Welcome to the club. I looked at the stands where the girls were getting ready to dance. They smiled at me and I answered them. I went to the bar, picked up the chalkboard on the table and looked at it. Ellie went to one of the stands and sat on a chair that was a safe distance from the stand. One of the girls started dancing in front of her and performing the program she wanted to perform that night. The dancing and the club environment had a soothing and calming effect for Ellie. And for a while it took her away from her violent and bloody world. I looked at the list. No one had volunteered for a private or lap dance. I said to Tess and Joel, besides, you two need to clear your debt. How are you going to pay it off? Joel said, because you were after us, no one would give us work. We can sell you the cargo and work for you. Okay. But this doesn't count as paying off your debt. You sell my stuff, you pay me back. Find a way to pay off your debt without using my facilities and goods. Tess said, tell me yourself. I looked her up and down. She looked at me in surprise. I motioned for her to stand at a certain point. I asked, are you wearing anything under that dress? A top or underwear? She nodded in agreement. Take off your shirt, I want to see your body. She paused and looked at Joel. I continued, I didn't say take off the whole shirt, just that shirt. She took off her shirt and threw it at Joel. And he caught it. I said, now open your arms in a cross shape and slowly turn around. She started to spin. Ellie and the girls were curious and joined us. I said, that's enough, your body is fine. Not too thin or fat, your size is under 50. Follow me. We went to one of the platforms. I asked Elena to perform some strength moves with dancing and pole. She performed the flag move, balancing on one hand and holding the body with one hand on the pole and rotating around it with her legs at a 180 angle and attached. I said, now you do it. Tess went to the platform. I motioned for Elena to watch her. She started with the flag move, managed to separate herself from the ground but immediately had to return. She did the rest but she couldn't handle them. I said, it's good that you tried. Work here, Elena and the others will help you learn. Here with your dancing art and beauty you can make good money. You want to wear your dress? Come with me. Thank you, Elena. She smiled and nodded. We arrived at an electronic door. I waited for a while until it opened with a ticking sound. A long corridor appeared in front of us, with windows on one side that let the light inside, and on the other side were rooms that looked like prison cells, each with a golden number on it. I entered one of them and said, this is also for private dancing. The customer sits on this chair. Between him and the dancer is a thick, impact-resistant glass. The amount of nudity and the type of dance depends on you and the money the customer pays. There is a camera in that corner facing the customer, which records his face, so that any problems or disturbances that may arise for the girls outside here, the bodyguards can enter immediately. Joel can also work as a bar guard here. Both of you will make good money with this and gradually pay off your debt. What is your answer? Will you do this? Tess said, I will do it. I clapped my hands and said, welcome. Eli smiled too. Lara also asked to work here with Tess and Joel. I agreed. Finally, opening time came. The doors opened and all the lights were on. All the drinks in the club were non-alcoholic. After a few bitter incidents and deaths and assaults and molestations of girls, I had to give up alcoholic drinks and their benefits. Contrary to my expectations, this was well received. I poured myself an Ellie a drink.